Hi boys and girls, welcome to math class. Today your goal is I can solve multi-step math problems. Let's quickly review our steps for solving problems. We call this the UPS check strategy. The first step is to understand. What are you looking for? You're going to put a bracket around your question, you're going to circle important numbers, and you're going to underline labels. Then you have to have a plan. You're going to choose a strategy and an operation. Are you going to add, subtract, multiply, divide? What are you going to do to solve the problem? Then, of course, you're going to solve the problem and show all of your work. And then you need to check over, make sure your answer looks correct and that it's reasonable. So today, the materials that you will need this worksheet. So in your red math folder, it is called Independent Practice, and it is the last page in your packet. It starts at number 7, and then you also need a pencil. So pause the video now if you need to grab your materials. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to end up doing the work independently, but what I would like to do is get the plan ready for you. What operations are you going to use? So get your pencil ready. Let's read the first problem. The auditorium has 19 sections. So let's go ahead and circle 19 and underline sections. Each section has 35 seats, so circle 35 and underline seats. There are 52 empty seats, so I'm going to circle 52 and I'm going to underline empty seats. How many people are seated in the auditorium? That's my question, so I'm going to bracket that in. That is my final question that I want to answer. Okay, so it looks like first I need to figure out how many seats the stadium has altogether. So 15 sections, and each section has 35 seats. So it looks like I'm going to multiply first. Okay, so our first step is multiplication, and you can go ahead and just put a little number 1 here, and you can even just do a quick little symbol that you're going to multiply. Okay, and then the next step is once I figure out the total sections, then I'm going to take away the empty seats. So then I'm going to subtract. And if you want to keep it simple, put a number 2, and then you're going to subtract. And then the rest of the space is for you to show your work. Make sure you circle your answer when you're done. Okay, let's look at number 8. Grant spent 4 times as much money on his computer than George did. So I'm going to circle 4 times as much. And then George spent $456 on his computer. Now Grant also bought a pair of headphones for $86. Okay, and so how much did Grant spend on his computer and headphones? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bracket the final question in. I want to know how much he spent total. And it looks like the first thing I have to figure out is what is 4 times what George spent. So 456 times 4. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply. So I'm going to just put a little note here. My first step is to multiply. Now, in addition to spending 4 times as much, it sounds like Grant also added headphones on. So we're going to add on those headphones. So addition would be your second step. Okay, and then the rest of the spot here is for you to show your work and circle your final answer. Let's look at number 9. Delia earned $400 last week at her job as a hostess at a restaurant. So let's go ahead and circle $400. She bought 5 t-shirts and they were $28 each. Okay, how much money does Delia have left? So I'm going to bracket in my final question. So I'm looking to see how much money she has left. So it looks like we started with 400. She bought 5 t-shirts at 28. So we want to figure out how much she spent first. So I think first we're going to multiply 5 times 28. So our first step would be multiplication. So go ahead and make yourself a little note here on the side. And then after I figure out how much she spent on the shirts, I'm going to want to subtract that from how much money she made from the $400. So I'm going to do subtraction for my second step. And then you have the rest of the space here to show your work and circle your final answer. When you are done, boys and girls, so let's just quickly go over. Your job is to solve these problems, show all of your work. When you are done, you can restart the video and then I will have the answers to correct your work. Okay, so make sure you show all of your work, give it your best shot. It's okay if you do not get them correct, but at least you show your work and you can see where you might have went wrong. So this is the spot where you need to pause the video and then I will come back and share the answers when you are done. All right, welcome back, boys and girls. So hopefully you showed all of your work and you finished your problems. So now let's go ahead, grab a pen, and you can correct your work and see how you did. So number 7. Here is my work for number 7. So here is what I did. First, we had to do 19 times 35. And so I did partial product, and you might have done this a different way. And I did 19 times 10 is 190. 19 times 10 is 190. 19 times 10 is 190 because 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. And then I took half of one of these, 19 times 5, and that was 95. And then I had to add up all of my totals together. So 665 seats. Now I know that there were 52 empty seats, so I had to subtract 52 from 665, and I found out that there were 613 people seated in the auditorium. So that was my final answer that I circled. If I look at number 8. So Grant spent 4 times as much money as George did, and George spent 456. So I need to know what 4 times the amount is. So I decided to use a ratio table for this, and I know that 1 times 456 is 456. And then I doubled it, so 2 was 912, and then I doubled that to figure out what 4 times it was, and that was 1,824. Now I know that Grant also bought a pair of headphones, so I needed to add those headphones on. So 1,824 plus $86, that gave me a total of 1,910 for my final answer. And then let's look at the last one. So Delilah earned $400 last week at her job, but she bought 5 t-shirts for $28. So first I have to figure out how much she spent on t-shirts. So my problem was 28 times 5. And I did the over strategy. I just went up and I did 30 groups of 5 because then I could use a basic fact. Because 3 times 5 is 15, and then I would just need to add my 0 on, so $150. But I know that I added 2 extra groups on to get from 28 to 30, so I had to take 2 groups away. So 2 times 5 equals 10, and if I took that away from 150, I would have $140. Now I know that she earned $400, so I have to subtract 400 minus 140. And so how much does she have left after her t-shirt shopping spree? She has $260 left. So how did you do? Once you are done correcting, you can take a picture of your work and submit it to your teacher. For my fast finishers, there is a challenge page. It is not attached to the packet, but you are welcome to go ahead and give it a try. You could do one of the problems, 2 of them, or all of them. It's your choice. It is optional. You do not have to do it. And that is it.